Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Butler. Lets it go with a three. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Jaquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Offensive rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
3 points.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Jaquez outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Adebayo sends it back. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Right now. Let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me is a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Adebayo the screen. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard, and he banks in the layup.
Assist goes to
Nembhard's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Jaquez. He has 5. The kick out to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Heat making a switch here.
Number 5.
Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now, here's Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Shot from the top of the key. And he gets it to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Basket counts.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
There's the pick. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by Hero. Pass to Highsmith. And Wiseman sends it back. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pacers lead by 2.
14.
What?
The Pacers, 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Outside Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
It's a pick by Love. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. Right side, Mathurin. Now, Shepard. Offensive rebound. Wiseman. Misses in close. Miami trailer. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's a good screen. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Mathurin. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Well, we know Terry Rozier can score it, but you love when he sets his teammates up. That's when his whole game is flowing.
Here's Toppin. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Here's Rozier. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 6. And Siakam has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Heat now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is.
Double block.
A darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. And it's the Pacers' ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Halliburton.
Why is he going up to later?
Sends it back.
Halliburton,
on the wing, Rozier. Scoreless thus far. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And Miami making a change here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 59 seconds left here in the second. Here's Hawkins. From down in the low post, it goes. Hawkins has got 7. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Hawkins.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Halliburton looking around. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Hero. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Good dude.
The kick out to Rozier.
Thank you.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the field.
5 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left.
Woo, TJ. That's some TJ shit, too.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Siakam. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by.
That's 7 points for Siakam. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
And it's in there.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Oh, that's a block.
And they call the foul.
And they call it on Mayfield. That's good. I can live with that.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. The Heat shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And just last
Too
season,
little, man.
they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
He gets that one.
boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
Pass to Adebayo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that one, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Pacers making a change here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Heat trailed by 10. Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And it's sent back by
waiting on that.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
The
That's a paint guard. Nobody.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Mathurin.
Trying
to free himself up. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 out for the Pacers. Outside Hero. And there is a whistle. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jaquez right side. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. A 15-footer.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Nembhard. There's the triple. Rebound by Butler.
Slightly late.
The Heat trailed by 14. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Fires it up.
Oh, I waited on it.
Miami no good on that time either. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Turner with the steal. Here's Toppin. A finish. And Toppin throws it down.
I tell you, there are few players more exciting in the open floor than Obi Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Butler. Can they get it? Oh no, stopping by that time.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season?
Why would you reach and not have control of you?
In a photo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Mathurin missing. The Heat trailed by 14. Here's Jaquez. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap with young stars and positional fits for each side. What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers leading by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Toppin can't get it to go. Miami with the ball.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Toppin good. With 1 on the clock, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
It's always said when you look at time, the hardest to win.
Right when your teammate makes that kind of play. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Heat trailed by 9. Rozier with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. And there's another one for the Heat.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Here's Mathurin. Rebound by the Heat.
Slightly early.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
I gotta get this up.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Rozier.
They don't reward you.
Makes it off the glass.
That's the thing about
And
Rozier,
it's
guys.
TJ
He is
McConnell. That's a
fearless.
tough
He's willing
ball.
to take on contact from anybody.
That's a tough ball. That's TJ, and they don't record you.
Back to Wiseman. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go.
How did I
Good on
step
the
out?
3. Heat out offense. Here's Highsmith.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take a charge.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton outside. Indiana again.
All right. I gotta start shooting.
Outside Robinson. Here's Hawkins. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Damn, that's just so. Shit.
That was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And how's that for a move? A killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Pass to Adebayo.
Why you ain't still, nigga?
He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Just straight up. No, I can't lose that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Oh, they just bumped me twice.
Outside Butler. But 3. That's good.
I can live with it, though.
The assist.
I don't even care, though. I can live
No
with it.
stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Pass to Turner. And a wide open look
For
for
some reason, nobody came
And the Pacers
move or
on
shoot the
number
ball.
3.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
That's why I put you in the game, my
A lot of
boy.
confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And while we've got him on, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
That's a big shot.
All right, David, thanks.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shit going right on in there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Hackett. On the 3 off target. And so here is Indiana. It's a 5-point game. And yes, it's good.
Wow, you
Gotta do it.
For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 7. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B.
Big shots when necessary.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Went at the mixed matches. Shut niggas down. And that was on ball defense.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.
Let's see. 13-9. Good shit, Halliburton. 17. Boy, Aquid. Butler. Shit, efficient. We had an ugly shooting quarter in the third. What was that, though? Like, it was like a big slump. There had to be no turnovers if we got off like that many shots. What's it? 1, 8, he had a lot of turnovers. Yeah, who turned the ball over again? Yeah, everybody turned the ball over one time. Halliburton turned it over one time the whole game. Damn, that's crazy.